All right, what you see behind me is the Betsy Ross Bridge going from Philly to New Jersey. But we are currently at the shoreline of the Delaware River. And this portion in this immediate area here, it has some sad history here. But I'm currently looking at our headstones. There are about maybe 20 to 30 here that were discarded. The cemetery was over that way, and there were 28,000 people interned there. And I'll go into all that history in a bit, but I just want you to see what I am looking at. See if I can get a good angle. This one says William Henry Haleman, and that's just one headstone that's in this area. Bartholomew Green. Looks like 1853 to 1900 something. That last number is no longer there. That is a headstone. It's granite. You can see some markings. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. So one broken in half. This looks like Mary something Platt, 1857 to 1893, and Charles C. Platt, 1853 to 1929. And wow. Wow. This is so sad. Born 1789, passed away 1861. Now, you can only see these during low tide of the Delaware River. That's a railroad bridge. And that's the Betsy Ross. And we have a train going across. It's sad that they can just discard tombstones like that. I mean, yes, they moved the bodies, but they moved the bodies to a mass grave site in Philadelphia. And they left the tombstones here. I'll be right there. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, this. I can't see what it says, but it seems that the camera is picking up a little bit more than what I could see. It's just disheartening. So I'm going to tell you why they did it. I'll give a little bit of background in a couple minutes. There's so many. Father and mother, Robert Classy, 1855. James Classy. I have no words. I simply have no words. This is the saddest. I mean, you're laid to rest thinking that you're just gonna find peace in your final time, and you're not. It's, and then your family feels that you're at peace and laid to rest, and no, that's not what happened here. That is not what happened here. I'm just going to go down this way a little bit more. I see a vehicle. Let's check that out real quick before we get back to the shorelines. That's all muddy over there. Looks like a Chevy Blazer. All right, so what happened here? So Monument Cemetery was established in 1839. Had 28,000 interments. Among them were veterans and Philadelphia citizens and workers, textile mill workers, and even Civil War veterans. So after World War II, the city was working on fixing up its infrastructure, and they wanted more playgrounds and parking lots. So Monument Cemetery was in disrepair, and Temple University was eyeing up the property. They offered the owners a price. They submitted a bid, but the bid was a bit lowballed, and it wasn't accepted. So, being a little sneaky, what Temple University did was they submitted a plan to the city of Philadelphia, and said that Monument Cemetery needed to be condemned, and they approved the cemetery to be condemned. So letters were sent out to the families of the people that were interred here, and only 8,000 were claimed. The remaining interments were moved to Longview Cemetery, and they're in unmarked graves and mass graves. But during this time, the Betsy Ross Bridge over here was under construction, and they needed material for riprap. I don't know what riprap is. Riprap are large stones along shorelines, and they are used to prevent erosion or even slow down erosion. They use the headstones as a riprap for the bridge. It's a bit slimy. I really have no words. Souls. These people were alive. They lived. They passed away. They had headstones. Their families paid for headstones. They paid for headstones themselves. And their final resting place disrupted, and their headstones tossed a way to use as riprap. I mean, my heart is breaking. So the tide's starting to come back in, and I'm gonna finish up, take more pictures. It's just so damn sad. So it wasn't easy for me and Bob to get back here. So it's not really easily accessible. I'm hoping that this story needs to be told. This is an absolute disgrace. I keep losing my words. But with that, I'm going to close up this video. And I want to thank you for coming along and, you know, just this story needs to get out. This shows what a disgrace humans really can be. So 28,000 internments, only 8,000 were claimed. It's 20,000 people. So I'm going to close up this video. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe. And please click that notification bell, so this way you are notified whenever I upload new video to YouTube. And let's get this story told. It's an absolute disgrace. I keep losing my words. So me and Bob are going to head back. Again, it wasn't easy getting back here. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.